Merab has no plans of moving up to the featherweight division. He doesn't want to fight Ilia Topuria because they're friends and both Georgian. Also, Aljamain Sterling now fights at featherweight, so Merab has no interest.
No, like I said, I'm not afraid to fight, but I'm not afraid to fight. But Ilia is my friend, Georgian, and I will never fight him. And I'm very comfortable in my weight class here, 135. I don't think I will go up and fight for the belt. It's not gonna happen for me because to fight this level, I don't think I can change the weight class and fight for the belt. I can go fight some fights, like some matchups, yes, I will. But to be fight against like Volkanovski, Max Holloway, I don't think I'm not the competent yet. I'm good here on 135. I maybe someday I even maybe if I start a diet, I can even maybe go down 125, maybe. But I don't think for like to 45. Challenge another belt, I don't think I'm gonna go for the belt.
Well, no.
And especially now I have a two friend in 145 division. Right. I have now Aljamain Sterling is there too.
Yeah, right.
So.
Brian Ortega says the goal is to move up to lightweight after this fight against Diego Lopez. At Media Day, Ortega said 1,000% lightweight is the goal because you got Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway fighting in October, and then after that you have whatever date they decide on next year to fight, so it's like a line for the belt. And depending on how this fight goes this weekend, it's going to determine whether the fans believe that I deserve another shot or not. Either or, my goal is to stay busy, and if there's nothing for me in the featherweight division, then I'll move up. Renato Moicano sends a message to Raul Rosas Jr. As you guys know, Renato recently called Raul the ugliest motherfucker he's ever seen.
Man, one thing that I have to point out, this is one of the ugliest motherfuckers that I ever seen. Look at that, my brother. This guy is unbelievable ugly, my brother.
On the most recent episode of the Show Me the Money podcast, Renato says he was not trying to be disrespectful.
Let's keep scrolling.
I think Gilbert's not here today, so
yeah,
maybe we go and
because
he's gonna hurt the parlay, right? But he's not losing. The chiwiwi not losing. Chiwiwi, a chiwiwi.
All right, so
don't get offended, brother. You're not that ugly, just a little bit.
All right, we gotta get chiwiwi.
I'm ugly too, brother. You know, on that video, people say, "Hey, you don't have a mirror. You ugly." Okay, I'm ugly too, brother. Relax.
What would you like to say to Chiwiwi, bro? If he ever wanted to come on the pod, say something
brother,
to him right now.
Forgive me about the video, because even Gilbert Burns was telling people that no, I was not trying to be disrespectful. I was trying to be funny, right?
Yeah.
I'm a comedian, my bro. I'm a comedian. I'm about to go like Joe Rogan, make money.
Dana White is giving $25,000 to whoever finds the 5 Easter eggs at the Sphere.
What's up, everybody? UFC 306 O'Malley versus Merab is live Saturday from the Sphere here in Las Vegas. I'm going to be giving away $25,000 to one person who identifies the hidden Easter eggs we've hidden into the show. It's easy to enter. All you have to do is Saturday inside the Sphere, look for detailed Easter eggs, one in each scenic world of the main card. Take a picture of it with your phone, then circle the egg to clearly identify each one, and upload your submission to UFC.com/egghunt. Now remember, there are going to be 5 Easter eggs, one in each scenic world, and here's a hint. It is a clock, and it is synced up with the fight clock. It is a clock synced up with the fight clock. Good luck, and I will see you Saturday night.
Joe Rogan believes the UFC owes Kamaru Usman a title shot, despite him currently coming off of 3 losses. On the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe said, "I think they gave him Kamaru. That's the big money fight. It's the smart fight. They owe Kamaru for Kamaru taking on Hamzat on 10 days notice. Also a 3-rounder instead of a 5-rounder when he won the 3rd. So he's got the L, but maybe if he goes 5 rounds, maybe he doesn't get the L. It looked to me like he was coming on in the 3rd. He had to figure him out. He also had to trust his gas tank. The guy trained 10 days for one of the scariest motherfuckers on earth. I say you gotta give it to Kamaru, because I think Kamaru earned it from that alone. You don't have many more years of Kamaru now. He's like 37 now. I say give him another shot. Shavkat, every win, he's a legend. Bigger and bigger legend. Give it to Kamaru. Belal doesn't get nearly the respect he deserves. The way he put it on Leon Edwards. How the f do you not give that guy all the props? All the flowers? He stopped Sean Brady standing up. When you see what he did to Leon, you're like, good lord. Just overwhelmed him. Overwhelming pressure. On the feet too. On the feet, f***ing dangerous. Never lets you get set. Always on the back foot. Max Holloway gives his prediction for Sean O'Malley versus Merab. Max says that Merab usually gets caught early in his fights, and Sean O'Malley is not a guy you want to get caught by.
Merab, great cardio, great pressure, great fighter, but one hole in his game that we've seen over and over again is he gets caught. He gets caught, and he gets caught early. It's almost like he gets caught early and then he turn on and then it's a fight, you know, like, but if there's one guy in your guys' division that you do not want to get caught by, it is Sean. But you cannot take away that this guy can fight, this guy can crack, he knocks out people. And my belief in this fight, a lot of people have been asking me and waiting to see who I pick. I'm going Sean, man. I'm going Sean. No disrespect to Merab. Merab is great. He's good everywhere. But man, if you do the mistakes, if you get caught clean by Sean and Sean know you're hurt, he's gonna find another shot to put you down. That's just it.
Belal Muhammad believes Merab has been too focused on social media ahead of his fight against Sean O'Malley. Belal thinks that Merab is going to walk into a shot. On Demetrius Johnson's YouTube channel, Belal said, if you'd have asked me maybe a month ago, I would say Merab's going to wrestle, and Merab is on another level, especially with his last fight, beating Cejudo the way he did, but I've swayed. I'm picking O'Malley in this fight. I think he's a sharpshooter. He's so good at moving laterally. Merab gets hit a lot in a lot of his fights. He's been rocked a lot. He's a machine, so he'll walk through those punches. But I just think that O'Malley hits differently than anybody he's fought. He has so much confidence after knocking out Aljo, who I think has better striking than Merab. Merab is very wild when he runs in. And even with his takedowns, he'll sacrifice defense just to shoot in and grab a hold of you. Once he grabs a hold of you, it's going to be a long night, but I think O'Malley has been training for him. He knows how to do that back step. I think I see Merab walking into something. Merab has just been posting. I think he's been doing too much social media, thinking about promoting and being a character instead of training hard for the fight. You're getting stitches, you're showing you're getting stitches, then you're taking them out with scissors, then you're drinking in Mexico, and you're showing all this stuff that does not need to be documented. All of this stuff does not need to be posted. But I think now that he's in that social media mindset, where it's not about the hunger anymore, it's not, this is my first time getting this title shot, it took me so long to get here, I can't let this opportunity pass me up. It's let me show the UFC that I can be sold. I could sell myself, I could do this. And you're thinking about other stuff instead of the goal, which is to win the fight. Jamahal Hill breaks down how Merab can beat Sean O'Malley at UFC Noche. Go check out Jamal's full breakdown of UFC Noche on his YouTube channel. Links in the description.
Merab does have a chance there. Merab can do is if he's not able to find that shot on Merab, and Merab is able to just keep his pace and make him keep working the whole time, that's a very, very bad fight for Sean. I believe his energy level and his output will start to come down. I believe if at setting paces, if they're fighting at Merab's pace, Sean will fade, and from there, Merab will be able to implement his will, implement his takedowns, start to find his punches and find his shots. Because that's one thing about defense: you can have the skill and be as smooth and slick as you want to, but if you're tired, unskilled guys are going, well, not unskilled, lesser guys whose striking skill may not be on a caliber of yours, will be able to land. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting to see. I'm nervous. You know what I mean? You know, I like I said, I'm cool with both. I've grown a really, really close relationship with Merab. The way he enters to get to his strikes and get to his takedowns and things like that, it's going to have to be secured. It's going to have to be safe. Because if not, Sean will find that sniper shot, whether we're uppercut, knee, elbow, you know what I mean, straight, something, and it's going to be hard to recover because he doesn't just hit hard, he hits clean. Sean doesn't, he's very accurate and he hits clean, bro. He's not looking to oh, I'm gonna crack you as hard as I can. He wants to hit you as clean as possible. And clean shots are what people will put people out. Everybody talks about the power of sweeping. I just try to hit people clean. I'm not trying to hit you as hard. I'm trying to hit you clean. And Sean does that phenomenally. For Merab, he's gonna have to get in his face, make him grapple. You're gonna have to make him grapple, which we already know that. We already know the game plan. We already know the plan for both. You know, Sean, move around, dance around, find your shots. And Merab, get in his face, get your hands on him and grind him out, make him work.
Raul Rosas Jr. plans to become the youngest UFC champion and then retire at age 25. Raul is currently 19 years old. Speaking to ESPN, he went on to say, I said before, suffer now and enjoy later. So right now I'm just going to go all gas, no brakes, try to accomplish my dreams, finish my career pretty early and enjoy later. I just want to accomplish my dreams, which is to become the youngest UFC champion, have the belt, defend the belt a few times, and then probably retire, hopefully by 25 years old. My career is all said and done, and I'm able to enjoy time with my family and do whatever I decide to do. I feel like I'm back on track. Right now, this is my opportunity. This fight this Saturday is going to put me in a very good spot with 4 wins in the UFC, 4 finishes. So right now I'm focused on that, and whatever comes next, I'm going to be ready. Gilbert Burns posted a YouTube video recapping his loss to Sean Brady. Gilbert reveals he had a bad weight cut, which may have contributed to his performance. He promises to come back better. Go check out the full video on Gilbert's channel, links in the description.
And then I tried to fight. I went there. I feel so slow, so sluggish. I felt like I had no energy. First round, I thought was like a little bit of warm up, and I got going. Second round forward, but I was not explosive. I wasn't fast. I wasn't throwing anything that I was throwing in the training. And then I end up losing. You guys saw I still did a little things good. Whenever I wasn't using the speed, just strength, whenever I was just defending takedowns, grappling, it was kind of okay. But the striking and when I need to be explosive, was no energy, nothing in there. And then I was kind of like all these days just like reflecting, see what was going on, what happened. And then I stopped at the weight cut. That was the only thing. Like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I had a lot of energy. I felt great. Thursday, I had a hard weight cut at night. And Friday morning, I have a very hard weight cut in the morning. And I think that was the result. That's why I think I felt very sluggish. I felt bad. But I do believe it was my recovery. I think it's easy said than done. But I think I had everything in my power to win that fight. But didn't show up. Couldn't do nothing that I trained. Shout out to Sean Brady, not making any excuse. It is what it is. That's what happened. But the guy fought a great fight. You know, he came strong. I do believe he one of his strategy was coming very strong. Win those 3 rounds. He don't care about the other rounds. And then he did great. You know, he was. I don't even think he's super fast. He's not like as fast as those crazy strikers. But at the moment, he was way faster than me. I didn't expect that, but he was fast. My time to counter wasn't good. I was missing a lot of punches. I wasn't throwing a lot. I was going backwards a lot. All my training partners, they didn't know what happened. They were all asking me, the coaches, and I think that was it. You know, I messed up a little bit on the weight cut and on the recovery.
Sean O'Malley had words for Conor McGregor today. Conor has recently been taking jabs at Sean on social media. It started with Ryan Garcia failing a drug test for Ostarine, and Conor went off on him and Sean. The two have been taking small jabs at each other ever since. Today, Sean made an appearance on the Full Send podcast and says that Conor needs help. Sean said, "I had a conversation with somebody the other day. They were saying it seems like he's not doing great. It's past the point for me to want to talk like I have been here and there in interviews. It's past the point of that. It's more like sad at this point. It's honestly fucking sad to see somebody like that. He's been coming at me for things here and there. I guess I want to get to a point like, okay, I don't need to throw stabs at him anymore. I'm not upset at him anymore. He needs help. He needs fucking help." Justin Gaethje says that if he gets knocked out the way he did by Max Holloway again, he will retire. Gaethje also lists potential opponents for his next fight. Speaking to MMAfighting.com, Gaethje said the direct quote was, "Once I know that I cannot win an undisputed championship belt or fight for one, then I might as well hang up the gloves. I do not believe I have reached that point. Whether I'm the champion or not in the next, who knows? It's so hard to predict. If I ever go to sleep like I just went to sleep, I'm done. I'm not doing it 2 more times. I'll do that 1 more time if I have to. I'm not choosing that, but it's always a possibility. And if it happens, I'm done. But outside that, I don't know. It's hard to put a number. I have a list. Dan Hooker, Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, and Alexander Volkanovski is a list of 4 people that I think any of those would do for me what I need to do to get back in the picture. I said I was going to take 6 months before I sparred. It's been 4, and I'm going to have a difficult time making it 6 months because I'm itching. I think I'm going to give it another month before I spar, and then get back into a camp, so we'll see. Coach, manager will decide." Dustin Poirier responded to this interview and is down for the idea of a trilogy with Justin. Dustin reposted the interview on X. He wrote, "You know I'm down." And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Bird Feathers. It says, "Holy hell, Henry is so mad about Sean doing that. Hilarious." The second one's from Bobby Duncan. It says, "Henry calling Sean sensitive is hilarious coming from him." And the final one's from Jacob Palmer. It says, "Merab ain't wrong. We would all be very surprised if he gets the knockout." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.